Hello? Yeah, I'm live. Okay. Hello there. Are we live? Maybe, maybe not. Okay. It always takes like a couple minutes before you actually go live. So I'm going to be talking to myself for a little while. Okay, guys. So today we are going to discuss about the conspiracy theories that's going on in the Chelsea community now. Okay. So it's very, very easy now to make a theory, and it's gonna look good. It's gonna go. You know, people are going to believe. You can say whatever you want now because we are in a very tough moment. So anything you can say against Frank Lampard is going to work, if that makes sense. So today we're gonna bring some fact, and we're gonna check. It's a fact check kind of show. So if you're gonna tell us that such and such, just bring some evidence. That's all I want to see today. Paradise Comedy, how are you doing? Where are you from? You wanna come and talk to us? It's free. I don't make people pay for calls. You just call and just respect each other, and that's it. We can disagree or whatever. It's free, you know. Gambia, okay. So if you wanna talk, we're gonna put you through. It's cost you nothing. All I'm asking for people to do is to like, you know, or subscribe to the channel. If you like this stream, YouTube is going to push my stream a little bit up and recommend to other brothers and sisters so they can join us. It's nothing, you know. I'm not getting paid for that. So it's free. Okay, so hello. Many people start joining us. Yeah. Muzi Mango. Okay. From South Africa. Wow. That's my own brother. Man, I was in Cape Town. Cape Town, I went to college over there. 2 years college. UCT. You know UCT? University of Cape Town. Okay. Jerry, he never even say hi to me. All he knows is agendas. Immediately, he never even say hi to people. What's going on with today's people? Say hi. I'm sorry, man. I'm having some trouble with the stream. There is a bug in the stream, so please understand. Tony in the house. Okay. Hey, Tony, how are you? Hello. Hello, Mr. Leo. Leo in the house. Kentran Leo. Wow, what a name. Yeah, man, the mother city. I love Cape Town. Love Cape Town, man. University only 40 kilometers. Okay. I know, I know all the Kailicha, and all the part of Cape Town, man. I'm the brother from the hood. Yeah. Everywhere, man. Almost all the train stations over there I know. from Cape Town to Somerset to, you know, to whatever part, man. How can I call you? You can call by following instructions. I'm going to put the link so you can just copy and paste. Yo, Village Bone. How are you doing, brother? Okay. This is Mr. Muzi, my own brother. How can I call? Yes, I already responded to that. Hi, Marvis watching from the Netherlands. Okay, Mr. Marvis, you can copy. Let me just share this link. Everybody, man. No money, no nothing. I don't get paid, and I don't make people pay. You know what I mean? So it's free. You can just copy this link. I'm having some issues with my internet here, so if you see some crazy stuff on the screen, please understand. So this is the link. Just copy the link, follow instructions, and come talk to us. All right. Yeah, man. Cape Town is my neighborhood. Cape Town is my place, man. This virus is killing all the travel. You can't travel now. And yeah, hopefully next season or next year, let's say, I can come back to Cape Town and meet you so we can make a show, brother. Keep in touch. Can you imagine us watching a show, you know, from Capella, you know, those restaurants in Cape Town, from Waterfront, you know, those fancy restaurants, you know, watching dolphins and talking about Chelsea. How good would be that, you know? Cape Town is awesome. Everybody, if you want to travel, please go to Cape Town, because people think of Africa as it's just a big jungle with lions. Cape Town, I'm telling you, Cape Town is like top of the top. Civilization, everything there is just like, let's do this. Greeting from Italy. Everybody, hey, I already sent the link, and I'm going to start talking to certain people. Just be very short, because I have tons of people. It's a free show. You know what I mean? I don't make people pay. So many people are going to be on the line. So if you want to say something, please go quickly to the point so we can go to the next person. Are we clear? All right. So let's start with Mr. Muzi. Mr. Muzi, what do you have to say?
Yeah, how are you, Ogs?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Oh,
I'm good. I'm good, man. I just want to touch up on the Frank Lampard issue. I think we should give Frank Lampard maybe 1 year, the next season.
Okay.
We must not sack him now. As we can see, he's just building his new project. Last season, he didn't sign anybody. He was using bunch of academic guys. So I think we should give him this season and the following season.
Do you think Abramovich is going to do that the same? Is he's going to listen to you, or he's just going to, pull the trigger and get rid of him?
No, he must change. This first time must change. He must give Lampard some time. He must learn with other managers. If we look at Klopp has been there since it's a long time.
Yeah, the problem is Chelsea fans don't want to hear that. Okay, they don't want to compare anything. This is Chelsea. That's what we do. We win title. We suck managers. We buy players. We don't develop players. That's what I heard. Every time we lose, it's the same. We don't trust the process. You have to go and win right now. This is Chelsea. That is how many of us associate themselves to the club. It's about winning, and winning now at any cost. What do you think about that?
Yeah, that's the problem with the Chelsea fans. So
Mm-hmm.
I
So it is.
think I think I think if we can change our mentality and
Mm-hmm.
think outside the box, yeah,
Yeah,
we can achieve great things.
yeah, I agree with you, Mr. Black. How are you doing, Mr. Marvin?
Yeah, I'm cool. And you?
Oh yeah, we are here surviving.
Yeah. It's just that Lampard is giving we Chelsea fans a heart attack because
Mm-hmm.
the way of playing game is quite difficult because it's like the defense is not organized enough.
Okay.
If you see the last match, you see the problem is that the defense is not good enough.
Okay. So
So
let me jump. Let me jump in quickly. Oh, I can hear you. There is something, some
Can you
echo.
not hear me?
Yeah. Can you just oh man, please fix your mic, and we're gonna take you back. Oh, somebody is just making a lot of noise. I can't hear. So, Mr. Comedy, Paradise Comedy, what do you have to say? Yes, Mr. Yeah, Mr. Comedy still working on his installation. He's fixing his studio. So, okay, so what he said again? He said that the defense is not organized. But remember, at the beginning of the season, supposedly we had the best defender in the world,
Yeah.
defenders in the world, Thiago Silva, and the best defense in the Premier League. Everybody was talking about, Van Dijk, who, like, hey, Maguire, who, we are the best. And all the credit went to Anthony Berry, right? Supposedly the new guy who was, awesome. He organized everything. We started scoring goals. We're not conceding goals. And now only 3 games, and everybody is like, oh, we don't have a defense anymore. Anything is down. We are crap. So what's going on here? Why do we have to always flip flop instead of like looking at the big picture? The big picture is when you are building a team, you're gonna be up and down. It's gonna be always this kind of period. You know what I mean? You're gonna have this
Yeah.
kind of period, but people don't understand that the process is not as easy as it looks on paper. So, anything you wanna say?
Yeah, Ogs.
Yes, Mr.
Yeah,
Mary.
the thing is, I think in January we should recall Malangsa. Then Christensen and the agent Rudiger.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe in those guys. They are so sloppy. They are weak.
Mm-hmm.
So Malangsa can be a good cover for us if Thiago Silva gets tired during the season.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
When I'm seeing age of Thiago Silva, he can't play each game in, game out every time.
Mm-hmm. I
I
agree.
saw it on this last game on Man City game. I saw he was tired, Thiago Silva.
Yeah, that was expected, but many people didn't want to really believe. They thought, oh, we have somebody. I was telling people, making videos, that Thiago Silva is not going to be able to play 30 plus games a season at top level. At some point, he's going to decline, and or as usual, people just jump and just attack you
Yeah.
because you say something. They don't want to see the big picture. They don't want you to say anything they don't want to hear. You have to agree with me or nothing. I am always right or nothing. This is the problem we have in the Chelsea community now. So,
And the other thing, Ogs, I don't understand why Lampard is not even giving playing time to our brother Timori. That guy is good, man.
who?
Timori.
Tomori, wow. Tomori, that is
Yeah.
another case. That is another case. We don't know what is happening behind closed doors. And like the title of this show is about conspiracy theories. Okay. Right now,
Yeah.
brother, you can say whatever you want because we are in a very bad position. Okay, you can come up with something crazy like, oh, Tomori is dating Frank Lampard's daughter. That's why he's not playing. Everybody is going to believe you because we are just creating anything. Okay, so we don't know what is happening behind closed door. I think Tomori was very good at Derby, and his first year at Chelsea Football Club, he was very good. And this season was supposed to be like, you know, confirmation. He needed really just
Yeah.
to take that place on his own or learn also from Thiago Silva, but he's not even getting a chance. And I heard that he's moving very, very soon. He's going somewhere, maybe in the Premier League, Leeds United, or overseas. I don't know, but I think we should just.
So what do you think? Do you think it's a good thing to let Tomori go on loan?
Well, I don't make decisions. That first, it's not a good thing for me because I'm a fanboy. But like I said, I don't know what is going on at the background. You know what I mean? So I can't really judge. I'm not gonna jump here and start trashing Frank Lampard because it's the right thing to do in the moment. You know, when somebody is down, you put him even more down. You beat him up even more. That's what we do in the Chelsea community. But I don't do that. Okay, I don't do that.
Yeah, I get you.
I will just support him, and if he gets sacked, yeah, I'm gonna support the new guy. But right now, I'm gonna support Frank Lampard, and I don't wanna make any kind of conspiracy theory when it comes to Tomori. So he's not a good thing for me, like I said, but I can't change
Yeah,
it.
I don't remember even seeing him even one game this season. I
Yeah,
don't
he played
remember.
some part. He played some part, but yes, Mr. G Cash, what you have to say? G Cash, Mr. Cash, can you hear us? Nope, he's gone again. Anybody wanna come
Never.
and talk to us? Okay, the link is here. You just click the link, follow instructions, and you can join us. It's free. Okay, it's really free. You don't have to pay anything. All you have to do is like this video so they can so other brothers and sisters can join us. Anyways, somebody is talking about Allegri and Lampard to be his assistant. If not agreed, then to bring Terry as an assistant. Okay. Wow, this is Mr. Abramovich himself here deciding that Frank Lampard needs just to be an assistant. How easy is that? Do you really think that Frank Lampard is going to to lower himself to that level? Frank Lampard is a top manager. You like it or not, it's not going to change my opinion. You know, the things that that guy been able to do in a short period of time with what he got in hand, I have to respect him. What he did as a player is another thing. You know, I don't want to associate that. But as a manager, the first year was awesome. The second season, he's struggling because of new signings. Okay, it's not easy to put all the players together, and nobody wanna even mention about the virus, no preseason, the players not performing, and all that. People just want to mention about, oh, we spend whatever 200 million, 200. How many of those 200 million people are performing? You know, so it's when you want to beat somebody, you're gonna find anything in your disposal, all kind of nonsense to throw on him. Clear, those so-called world class are not performing, been suffering with injuries and viruses and all kind of issues. So you're gonna judge him when those players are playing regularly and you don't see any result. How many times this season Frank Lampard put together his best 11. No, always injuries, always disease here and there, problems after problems after problems. But nobody want to mention that because he just need to go. Black and white is he need to go. We need Allegri because Allegri is going to come and win every single game. Okay, win us the Champions League, win us the Premier League, win FA Cup, everything. We're not gonna lose any game. Okay, that's how it is. Okay, Mr. Paradise, what do you have to say? Yes, I'm listening to you, brother. Paradise.
Hello,
Comment.
bro.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm listening. Talk to us.
Oh, thank you. For the last 2 games, right? I've been unable to watch the match of Chelsea, but I've been hearing different criticism about Chelsea new signing and everything. People have been like, Chelsea will sign the most. Man U and other fans, they've been like, Chelsea with the most signing and everything. We have mouth, we have everything. I told them they've been struggling about Havertz and everything. I said that since the last time Lampard tried using Havertz in his main position at like 4-2-3-1, never lost a game. People have been like, Mendy will be like Kepa and all those criticisms. I'll be like, you have to give this guy a chance to do what he will do. Many people in WhatsApp group page will be like, yeah, Chelsea is not good. Lampard should go. But when the coach is leading, I hear me, bro.
Yeah. So, what is your solution right now? What we should do? I mean, where we go from here. I mean, you have some issues with your connection and your mic. If you can get closer to your mic.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello.
Okay. Many people be like, I'm hearing you. Many people be like,
yeah. So, Mr. Comedy is having some issues, so we're gonna go to the next person. If you wanna join us, please copy the link and follow instructions. Anybody? Nobody wanna talk, right? Okay. Klopp. Okay, let me respond to this guy. Klopp, several years coming to Liverpool. So I mean, if in this life, this is the problem of this. When you go look for a job, you're gonna find some old people to tell you, "Oh, you don't have any experience. You don't have, how do you expect me to have an experience when you don't give me a chance?" The experience thing is crap for me. If you're looking for experience, well, but he got experience, but it took him 3 years again before even start performing at Liverpool. It doesn't make any sense what you're talking about. Experience mean nothing here. You can bring, I don't know, Roy Hobson. Okay, Roy. Bring Roy at Chelsea and let's see how he's going to perform and win everything. Roy used to manage, Liverpool. How many trophies Roy won with Liverpool? 73 years old, right? If experience was the problem, and then every experienced manager is supposed to win everything, right? Antonio Conte or whatever, why he didn't win last season with Inter or whatever. Experience is a BS for me. I don't care about experience. If you are good, you are good. And even Mourinho said that you learn every single day as a manager. If experience was the problem, Klopp wasn't going to lose yesterday, right? He wasn't going to lose 7 against Villa. So this is a BS just because we are losing games. Has nothing to do. If you are good, you are good. Okay. Michael, talk to us.
Afternoon. Hello.
Yes, we are listening.
I hear me.
What? Yes.
Okay. For now, I don't think so. We have to start Frank Lampard. We have to leave him. We have to give him a chance. And before team will have to be together, we have to be together like 5 years before. After that, if everybody wants to do anything, they can do it. For now, like 3 months, you get like 3 months. That's why you have to give him a
Yeah,
chance. I mean,
yeah,
I believe that everything will be come very soon. Everything will be fine. I believe that.
yeah, that's
But
you
for
are
now,
one of
people don't have that patience.
you are one of the few
People don't have
who
that patience. Seriously.
yeah, you are one of the few people who want Frank Lampard
We have to have
to continue. People want to win now, so why wait?
yes. Be patient. If you have patience, everything will be fine. Seriously. For now, I don't think like the problem now. It's the players. Their winning streak is lost. Seriously. If you can see that. All of them, their winning is very low now.
Yeah, the problem is everything need to be Frank Lampard's fault. Okay, if we win games, it's about players. But hey, everybody, Burton Bowlers in the house. My own brother from London, say hi and go subscribe to the channel right now. Pause this video now. Go subscribe to the Bowlers. Burton Bowlers, my own brother. Hey, brother.
How you doing, man? How you doing? I'm good.
Not good.
I can't say that I'm well because I've been coughing away the last few days. That's why I haven't made any videos, man. I just did a little COVID test, so I'm hoping it comes back okay. So
yeah, you'll be fine, man.
Yeah. But so I haven't had my chance to have a little talk on this Lampard debate because if you look at this season, we all know it's a different season because look at like a few weeks ago, people were saying that Arteta needed to leave Arsenal, because they had a few bad results, and then one good result. All of a sudden, they've won 3 games in a row. Football is a confidence thing, So they got their confidence. They beat Chelsea, got confidence back, and you see the way they're playing with a lot of swagger in their last game. Some of the touches, some of the one-touch passing and movement in that game, and some of the things they'd have never tried it 3 or 4 weeks ago, but they've got a couple of wins under their belt, and they're doing things now that they weren't doing before. Look at Liverpool. Look at Liverpool now. Liverpool are in a little bad spell at the minute. They can't score goals. They can't score goals because and if you look at it yesterday, they played well. But when the goals are not coming, the confidence tends to drop. And football is also about details. Yeah, we get that penalty, which we should have got. So I don't know.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, we get that penalty. Well, 1-0, that confidence is up, and all of a sudden it's a different game.
Man, go ahead, sir.
But one thing I would like to say, and again, Frank's made some mistake. I'm not saying he hasn't, but the player mentality has been an issue at this club for about 4 or 5 seasons now. Conte talked about it. Sarri talked about it, and now it's happening with Lampard. And I thought we started to sort out this mentality thing because with some of the results this season, when we were down 3-0, came back to 3-3 or whatever. But what I've seen in the last couple of games is the attitude needs to improve when we go down because everyone isn't. I just think that once we go down, heads drop, and there's nobody there who's trying to say, "Look, let's settle down, regroup, and try and get back in." Because that third goal, that we conceded, that was unforgivable. With everyone was in front of the play, every single person, and that's what we were seeing under Sarri and earlier in Lampard's tenure. So that we need to cut out that naivety and immaturity in our play. But but you know what? We win our next. We've got 3 or 4 winnable games. We win our next few games, get confidence up again, and people are going to be saying Frank's the best. That's what our football fans are like. It's a results-driven business. If he has 3 or 4 wins, all of a sudden he's gonna, he's the best thing ever.
Yeah, man, you said it all. You said it all, and you just reminded me what Sarri said, and Antonio Conte also complained about the mentality. How do we fix the mentality? Is Frank Lampard fault? Maybe he lost the dressing room, or he need to be hard, or he need to be soft and put his hand on their shoulder. What is the solution here?
But that's why it's about getting the right characters in. That's why everyone who's moaning about Declan Rice, because everyone's saying, "Oh, we want Declan Rice, Declan Rice," because Frank Lampard understands the guy's mentality. Yeah, a lot of our Chelsea fan base, they're more interested in who can do flicks, Rabonas, and all that sort of stuff, and they're looking at all the pretty stuff, but we need a balance as well. We need people who are going to work hard. So people who are going to have character when we're down to drag us up again, who talkers, you know. I think, who was it? Somebody said a few weeks ago, obviously now we've got no, every game's played behind closed doors. And they said what was noticeable when the game started to be played behind closed doors was the fact that people couldn't hear Chelsea players on the pitch. They're very quiet. There's no one who's like shouting out instructions or anything.
Nobody.
You know? Yeah, and if you look at Bruno Fernandes at Manchester United, right? Yeah. Did you hear who was it? Was it who's the left back? Luke Shaw said about him the other day. Yeah, what Luke Shaw said about him the other day was that he's a leader on and off the pitch. You know, he demands quality. When, you know, even before the game, he tells everyone they need to give their best. A lot of people don't look at that side of his game, his leadership qualities. You know, so we need people with some strong leadership qualities. You know, I think Thiago Silva's got that, but again,
the language
barrier, exactly. Yeah. So we just need to get in a few more stronger characters.
In, you know, you have to hold some people accountable on the field. Like, hey, let go. You know, you're not doing what you're supposed to do, and somebody wake you up because somebody said it's Frank Lampard's fault because he need just like to push them, and I was like, sometimes there are certain people that you can't really push. You know, nowadays you can't even tell your kid what to do. You know, some of them can just call the police because you're yelling at them. So how do you expect somebody who is getting 100K a week, you know, to listen to you? You know, like I was talking the other day about, you know, personal work. Like you have to do some work on your own to improve yourself. And what Frank Lampard can do. I remember one interview, Frank Lampard said, hey, I encourage people for, you know, personal training. We have everything here to help them. So they need to put some extra work. Yeah. But if you don't do that, what Frank Lampard need to do? I mean...
Yeah. The only thing... where Frank Lampard needs to improve, I think, is the team selection. And he's disappointed me this season in meritocracy because the thing is, if you are on form, if you've performed well in your last game, then I think that you deserve a spot. But if you look at Hudson-Odoi, after his performance the week before, he should have started that game. And maybe Ziyech on the bench to come on because it sends out a good message to him that if you perform, you stay in the side. No matter who's coming in front of you, they need to earn their place back in the team. So, and I think that he was unfairly done by. And when you look at when he came on in the second half, he was very good in that second half.
Yeah, I agree with you. But for me, at the beginning of that game, I was happy with Hakim Ziyech. To be honest with you, I was like, oh, Hakim is finally back, and he's going to do his thing. It just happened that one of those days, excuse me, Mr. Koala King. A lot of noise behind you, so if you can tell. So you know,
maybe TV. Yeah.
So I'm gonna put you through, but if you can change your location so we can hear you.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so we have our brother from Kuala Lumpur, the Koala King. What do you have to say, brother?
You know, for me, for me, it's a matter of character. You understand? You know, individually, when we talk about character, we talk about people that are willing to put everything all effort in the game. Either there are times it's not all the time you expect your team to just win and win and win. Even when there are games you lose, you know the fighting spirit is there. You know they really try to push hard, and maybe you just say, "Oh, we ran out of luck. We had a shot on goal, and you hit the bar and stuff like that. Keeper saved, you know." But for me, it has to do with character. They have to be ready mentally. That's everything. We were talking about the other time. I talked about players like Drogba, DJ Drogba. You see, people that have this, that's leadership.
But the problem
during the Drogba's era, they were.
The problem is
during the Drogba. Okay.
You can't really.
Okay, go on.
Like, how do you find a Drogba today? I think it's up to us, like, to adapt to the new generation. You know what I mean? King,
exactly.
Can you like change your location, because it's really bad here. Yeah, I'm gonna continue with Max. Yeah, let's go.
He did make a good point, actually, because if you saw Southampton Liverpool yesterday, you saw a team working for each other. And everybody was putting in that extra percentage, 100%. They didn't want to be beaten yesterday. They were working hard. They were putting in the effort. I saw players for us not doing the basics, like running.
Can talk to Lampard direct, like
no. Do you have a direct link? Who has
somebody's okay? Let's go, Max. Yeah, sorry.
So we just didn't see the basics. That's what I want to see. I want to see us working as hard as the other team. Running as hard as the other team, closing down as hard as the other team. I saw Ziyech walking back for a couple of times. I'm not sure if he was fit, 100% fit or not. And everyone's favourite, Kovacic, because he dribbles past 50 players.
Everybody.
But I'm not sure if you saw my tweet. When the first goal, I don't know if you look at that first goal. He was running away from the ball. I didn't understand that. If he had run back into the danger zone, he may have cut it out or got closer to. Who was it who passed it to Gundogan? Was it Foden? I can't remember. But he could have cut it out or got closer. But he actually his movement took him. And I don't understand why he's running away from the ball. He had no reason to do it, because the ball wasn't getting passed back or anything. But it's just that sort of intelligence, there's that lack of tactical intelligence, which is killing us.
The football IQ. And people would say, "Oh, Kovacic is the best. Look what he does." No end product. I don't understand what the problem is here. People like those flicks, and I would like somebody who can just do something, who can, maybe score a goal, than somebody who will dribble past everybody, and then the end product is not there. Yeah, you have something.
People are more concerned about how people, dribble and run these days, rather than what they actually contribute to the team.
And you made a very good point about Declan Rice, because you can tell in the team you don't always need like the shiny names. You need people who do the dirty work, dirty work, and just get the job done. That's all you need sometimes.
I guarantee you at least 2 of those goals will not scored if Declan Rice is there, because he's cutting out those passing lanes. He's going to be in the right position to cut out those balls coming in. So he's not going to be caught out of position when it comes to that. He's going to be dropping in between his centre backs or helping out. That's why. Yes. So I think.
Yeah.
Go on.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, because I think that's why Lampard did want him so badly, because he understood that there was a imbalance in our midfield, and someone like a Rice type player would give us a better balance in our midfield.
Okay, Max, you are in London, so I trust you more than me in a jungle in Kentucky somewhere, because you can even meet Thiago Silva or Kai Havertz in a store somewhere or in a restaurant. So what do you think Abramovich is going to do? Do you think that he's going to give enough time for Frank Lampard to turn this around?
Well, from what I've been hearing, because what we've got to remember now, Abramovich is no longer this fire manager that he did in his first when he first took over at Chelsea. He wants to give managers a chance. If you look how long he waited for Jose Mourinho in his second spell before he eventually pressed the trigger. So what will happen? Well, in my opinion, I think what will happen is that he'll wait to see because obviously top 4, he wants top 4. So if we are, say, 8 or 9 points off top 4 and the form isn't improving, then and he feels that another manager can come in to try and push us to the top 4, he may. But I think he's going to give him opportunities. So yeah, he's going to give him a lot of opportunities. But it depends on the next 5 or 6. I think 5 or 6 results. Depends on the next 5 or 6 results what he's going to do, in my opinion.
Okay, so what should we do like in January? What if you were Frank Lampard this January? Because I even heard that the dressing room, there are some bad influences back then that we have to cut certain people. So
you get rid of those people. Obviously, you can have the likes of Alonso, who's probably one of the troublemakers, because you know we all know about what happened on the bus when he went straight to the team bus when he was substituted. It was against West Bromwich, and so he needs to go. There's talk of Giroud. I'm not saying Giroud's a bad character; he's good, but there's talk about him going to Juventus. His head's turned by Juventus. Have you heard that one?
I heard that Matt Lowe just said that Giroud is going to stay. And no, let me just share with you what Matt Lowe said here. I'm sorry, guys. Technology is not my thing. I am.
Yeah. Why are you looking for that? I think the main people are probably going to be Alonso. No inside information. It's just my gut. It's here, Alonso, probably Rudiger, because Rudiger used to be a main player in the side and he's not playing anymore. So maybe he's a bit unsettled. And don't know, Jorginho. But Jorginho, they say that he's quite a good character off the pitch as well. So I don't think he's going to upset the boat, rock the boat if he's not playing. He doesn't seem that sort of character to me. But so Rudiger and Alonso, I suppose. Because always usually the people who are not in the side who are the ones who are going to be undermining the manager. Yeah,
I saw Matt Lowe somewhere this morning. I don't know if it's Matt Lowe who said that Giroud is going to stay, or it was a Cancela guy.
Right.
Maybe it's not. Yeah, let's move to this guy here and see what he says. I think Olivier Giroud is going to stay. Okay, so Goal Italia said that he's not moving, as you can tell here.
Okay.
That is Italian.
Yeah.
And Olivier Giroud, according to...
Oh, that was an hour ago. Okay, right.
Yeah, this is an hour ago.
Yeah. So obviously, the story it's ongoing. Things move really quickly.
Yeah.
In football, and it's you can hear one thing from somebody.
Yeah,
and else comes in with another report. A few hours later. So because he's playing, so I thought it'd been a bit strange if he did move because he's getting game time. So.
Yeah. So would you give Olivier Giroud more playing time or continue to trust the big money guy, the German engineering?
It depends on who we're playing against. And I, for one, I did say against Manchester City that it would be good if Werner did play because of the room that City leave behind. But the guy is just bereft of any confidence at all. And he wasn't doing the basics neither. He wasn't closing down on his man or whatever. And it's good, not good. I don't want to prove people, but a lot of people are saying, "Oh, he's not playing well because he's playing out of position." He plays in his right position and still, not doing anything.
Performing.
Still not performing. Yeah. And not to say he's a bad player. I haven't given up on him. I just think that's in Germany and England, it's a totally different league. Everyone who comes to the Premier League says it is a tougher league to adapt to. And sometimes it takes time. Thierry Henry, second season was when you saw the best of him. Cristiano Ronaldo, when Cristiano Ronaldo came, in his first season, he was just putting in okay-ish performances. Then he got used to the Premier League, got used to the pace of it, and the rest is history. So if you look at Kai Havertz now, I think in his last couple of cameos, you can see now that he's getting used to the pace of the Premier League, and he looked a lot better
Yeah.
In the last 2 games, he's come on a sub. So I think, as he plays more games, then you're going to find the Kai Havertz that we paid all that money for. You're going to see what the fuss is all about. So,
Yeah, I agree. Mr. Kuala, do you want to say something? So we still have like 6 minutes to go. So we're going to go around and say goodbye. What do you have to say, Mr. Kuala? And we're going to finish with Max.
Okay. For me, I'll say Frank Lampard, they should, give him more time. You understand? Because last season he did very okay, no transfer, nothing, and we came up, with some bunch of kids and we came like 4th position and qualified for Champions League. And now the pressure is on. Yes, we understand the fact that we've spent close to more than 200 million, and we've gotten the players, but we are all human. The German league and the English league is not the same. Premier League is a difficult one. The strength, the pace, everything you need to. So these guys, man, these folks, they need time. They need time to really adapt to the league properly, so they can adjust and for Frank Lampard, because for him as a coach, you can tell your players this is what you can give them the tactics before they step on the field. And while they are on the pitch and they are not delivering, they are going out of going out of tactics and all that. So sometimes it's not all about the manager. Sometimes the players, they need time to settle. And for Frank Lampard, because the players we bought, it's not like as if we bought just one player or we bought 2. You understand, to fit in with the other squad. It's not like like Liverpool. We bought like 8 or more players. These are players that indeed we intend to say, okay, these players, they are our first. They're going to be on our first team, first 11. So for me, those guys, if they are not delivering, it's not working out for them now. Doesn't mean that they are not going to adapt quickly. But the thing we need now is Frank Lampard. Whether he's going to play Kai Havertz, is going to start him, or he's going to bench Timo Werner, or he's going to use Olivier Giroud. If it has to be using Olivier Giroud, get the fucking 3 points. That's it. That's the pressure now. We just need to win.
The result. Yeah, we need a result right now, man. Whoever is going to be on the field, we need a result. Mr. King, thank you so much from Kuala Lumpur. Come back anytime, brother. We have to give a chance to our brother because it's already time.
Of course.
I have to go to work, man. I have to pay my bills. Okay, Mr. Youssef, what do you say, brother? Very quickly. I need to go to work, brother. Are you gone? He's gone for some reason. Okay, now the Burton Bowlers. Everybody, please go subscribe to the Burton Bowlers. Great channel, great content. Let's go, brother. You are here to
Mr. King summed
it
up nicely. The guy before he summed it up really nicely, because what's happened is, as he quite rightly said, we've got 7 new players to be integrated into the side, and we didn't have no pre-season. And because of this COVID, we've been playing games about twice a week. So new form, new players, and a new way of playing. You build that on the training ground. So we haven't had an opportunity to work on tactics throughout the whole season. When Conte came the first season, the reason why Conte got it right so quickly is because we didn't have any European football. So 7 days or 6 days a week, he can work on his structure, and that's why everything came into place, because he was there with them day after day, drilling in his methodology. So Frank hasn't had that luxury so it is a different playing field for him, because most other teams have made 1 or 2 changes. We've made 7 or 8. So it's that's another aspect we need to look at. So again, it's all about patience. Is it a process or isn't it a process? Well, sometimes it's not about pulling that sticky plaster off. Sometimes it's going to be painful, along the way. Frank even said it when we went on that winning run, and they're talking about champions. He said, "Look, we're not there yet." So he was letting the fan base know, hold on, there's going to be patches in the season where things are not going to go to plan. Everton went through their little rough patch. If you look at Everton now, they're back, and then other teams. The only reason Manchester United are top is in their rough patch, they were getting lucky results. You know,
The
they were getting
VAR
some
too.
really,
Yeah.
they were getting some easy penalty decisions,
Yeah.
which we're not getting. And
We're not getting. We were
yeah,
going to get those 3 points against
yeah.
them.
So if exactly the penalty that we should have had against them, that's 3 points. The penalty we should have had, the goal against Wolves. Remember, it wasn't even a corner.
Exactly.
And then that game, we'd probably win that 1-0. So it's about details as well. So if you're getting the luck, like that's the difference between us and Manchester United. The difference, those 7 points, is luck. Yeah. So it's that's, to me, it's all about the luck, getting those lucky breaks at the right time. You know, and so sometimes we're going to hopefully get our time where we get some breaks, some lucky breaks going for us. And so I just think that we can still come good. I've got enough belief in the team to turn it around.
Yeah, man. Thank you, brother. I really appreciate your presence here for the first time. I'm honored, humbled that you are here.
It's a pleasure to
Let's do this often, and very soon we're gonna switch to the main channel, because we don't get a big audience here. We are like 16, almost 17,000 people in this channel, but for some reason they are not getting notification and all the YouTube stuff. Very soon we're gonna switch to the other channel, so we can have more audience, we can reach more people, and you are welcome to come anytime you want and take over the channel, because sometimes I get crazy. Sometimes I can't handle it. Like it just some simple things, but people just don't understand that, and I kind of lose it sometimes. So thank you for being here, everybody. Burton Bowlers, go subscribe to the channel. I will leave the link in the description at the end of this live stream. Nothing else to say. Max said everything, and
take care. And happy New Year, everyone. Happy 2021. Okay,
everyone. Cheers. God bless you, and always think outside the box.
Bye-bye.
Bye.